Observe your hands, brothers and sisters, not merely the lines of your skin, but what lies beyond them, silent yet undeniably powerful signs. For centuries across cultures, these marks have been understood as whispers of destiny, secret emblems that reveal something extraordinary about who you are, and more importantly, what you came here to do. Some carry the delicate curve of a crescent moon. Others bear the profound, almost mystical letter M etched vividly onto their palms. And then there are those who possess more than one of these sacred imprints, weaving together a tapestry of immense potential. These are not simply curiosities. For many, these distinct formations are clear, unmistakable indicators that you are part of a special lineage, what we call the chosen. The chosen are not merely individuals, they are conduits of purpose, souls endowed with an extraordinary sensitivity, people who feel life's currents more deeply, who perceive the world through a lens uniquely attuned to subtle energies. You see, the chosen come in various forms, and each carries with it a distinct gift, a specific purpose, and an inherent spiritual responsibility. Perhaps you have felt this quiet knowing, this internal resonance, yet could not articulate its source. Could the very map of your existence be unfolding silently on your palms right now? For too long, these internal stirrings may have been dismissed, their significance overlooked. But what if the time to truly awaken, to embody your destined role, is not just approaching, but is, in fact, now? In this exploration, we will delve into the deepest meanings of the three primary expressions of these chosen ones, as revealed by the ancient wisdom embedded in the lines of our hands. We will uncover what each mark signifies about your innate essence, your unique abilities, and the profound destiny that quietly awaits your recognition. You will come to understand that these powerful signs are not present by mere coincidence. They are invitations, compelling calls, urgent reminders that there is something greater stirring within you, waiting to be unleashed. So I invite you to observe closely. Do you find a crescent moon, an M, or perhaps even both? Each permutation holds a formidable, transformative meaning, and you may find yourself profoundly enlightened by the truths you unveil about yourself. If this journey stirs something deep within your spirit, take this moment to connect with our shared path. For here, every reflection, every message is crafted for those who intuitively understand that their presence here on this earth is far from accidental. The calling of cycles and intuition. Let us begin with the subtle yet profoundly symbolic crescent moon. It is a mark often overlooked, a small, graceful arc seen by some at the base of their fingernails, while for many it simply appears as a curious anatomical detail. For those attuned to the unseen currents of life, this delicate mark can be the very initiation of a profound, soul-deep discovery. The crescent moon, in its essence, functions as a silent signal. It does not demand attention with a clamor. It simply is, present, unwavering, and for those who have cultivated a connection with the invisible fabric of existence, it speaks volumes. Individuals bearing a visible crescent moon on their hands tend to possess a remarkably heightened sensitivity. They are the ones who perceive subtle shifts in energy, feel unspoken emotions lingering in the air, or sense unfolding omens long before they manifest to others. For them, intuition flows with effortless ease. They rarely require concrete evidence to recognize that something significant is happening. They feel it in the subtle hum of their body, a flutter in their chest, or vivid prophetic whispers within their dreams. This intrinsic connection to the ceaseless cycles of life transforms them into living, breathing emotional barometers, keenly sensing the hidden tides that guide all things. Many who carry this lunar emblem also possess an inherent spirituality, one that predates and transcends organized religion, dogmas, or rigid doctrines. It is a sacred spring that bubbles forth from within them, as if they were born already imprinted with an ancient, resonant wisdom. These are the souls who find solace and meaning in observing the silent ballet of the sky, the rhythmic breath of nature, or the majestic dance of the moon's phases. Not because they are told to, but because it feels intrinsically right, as if their very soul awakens in remembrance of something ancient and true. However, this profound sensitivity is a gift wielded by a double-edged sword. While it enables boundless empathy, compassion, and an unbroken connection to the divine, it can simultaneously lead to deep energetic exhaustion, periods of unexplainable sadness, and even moments of profound isolation. Those touched by the crescent moon often find themselves feeling fundamentally out of step, as if they cannot quite fully assimilate into the material world around them. Yet, this feeling of otherness is no coincidence. It is an inherent part of their sacred calling, to master the art of living harmoniously between two distinct realms. These individuals frequently experience exceptionally vivid dreams, rich tapestries woven from symbols and archetypes. They may awaken with an unshakable emotional resonance, a clear message they cannot verbally articulate, or even a fleeting powerful sensation that their consciousness journeyed to distant ethereal places while their physical body rested. Intuition remains one of the greatest inherent strengths of these chosen ones. Often, they possess an inner knowing of what is about to transpire long before any external indicator appears. And even when, from human resistance, they attempt to ignore this primal instinct, life inevitably finds its intricate ways to confirm their deepest internal nudges. They share an intimate relationship with the very flow of time itself. They understand the quiet wisdom of patience, intuitively know when to take decisive action, and profoundly sense when something, whether internal or external, requires a radical shift. This profound insight allows them to become extraordinary advisors, even if they themselves cannot precisely trace the origin of their unshakable certainties. Those who bear this lunar imprint were not merely born to navigate their personal journey. They arrived on this plane to become a beacon of light for others, a subtle, discreet guide who meticulously lights lanterns in the profound darkness of uncertainty. It is remarkably common for these individuals to feel an irresistible pull towards contemplative practices such as meditation, gentle natural therapies, the cosmic dance of astrology, and ancient ancestral spiritualities. These are not mere hobbies. They are essential tools, vital practices that help them to meticulously maintain the delicate balance between their physical body, their expansive mind, and their ever-unfolding soul. Yet, the path is rarely without its profound challenges. Precisely because they feel so intensely, they are often susceptible to becoming lost in emotional currents that are not even their own. Therefore, rigorous self-care, consciously cultivated moments of silence, immersive experiences in nature, and solitary contemplation are not simply pleasant additions to their lives. They are profoundly necessary, indeed vital, for their continued flourishing. If you carry this resonant mark, you have likely already experienced that your mere presence has the power to calm turbulent environments, and that people find themselves opening up to you with effortless ease, sharing their deepest vulnerabilities. This is no accident. It is an intrinsic part of your sacred mission. You do not need to command attention or make grand pronouncements to initiate transformation. Your profound strength lies in your ability to deeply listen, in your unparalleled perception, in your boundless capacity for welcome, and in the unique, unclouded way you discern what remains hidden from the ordinary eye. This quality is incredibly rare. It is undeniably precious. The world desperately requires individuals like you, those who perceive with greater acuity, who feel with greater depth, and who extend genuine care even when words remain unspoken. The crescent moon residing in your hand serves as an unwavering reminder. You were chosen to perceive, to guide, to heal. And even if, at times, the immense weight of this sacred responsibility feels like an overwhelming burden, remember that you are not and will never be alone. Others also carry this divine mark. Others also resonate with this calling. And together, in quiet synergy, you form a silent, luminous network of light across the vastness of human experience. The leadership that transforms. Moving from the subtle embrace of the crescent moon, we now turn our gaze to another distinctive sign, the profound letter M, etched onto the palm of one's hand. Have you ever paused to truly observe the intricate tapestry of lines in your own palm? For some, amid this complex geography, A curious yet remarkably clear M is visibly formed by the convergence of major creases, and when this symbol manifests with such definition, it almost invariably carries a special, deeply significant message, a calling that the individual often senses long before they fully grasp its origin or its potent implications. Those born with a discernible M on their hand arrive infused with a different kind of energy, a distinctive current of leadership that needs no imposition. It simply is. It manifests organically, undeniably, in their every action, in their pivotal choices, and in the uniquely courageous manner with which they face life's inevitable challenges. This is not about commanding others or seeking rigid control. It is fundamentally about inspiring. These individuals possess an inherent gift for subtly influencing those around them, even when silence prevails. It is as if their very presence acts as a catalyst, awakening an impulse for movement and initiative in others. People adorned with this powerful sign generally confront life head-on with unwavering courage. They are imbued with a tenacious determination and recoil from no responsibility. When they recognize with crystalline clarity that a certain action must be taken, they instinctively step forward, almost unconsciously assuming charge. They do not idly await instructions from others regarding what is right or necessary. They feel it within their core. This unshakable inner clarity, at times, can cause discomfort for those who prefer to remain comfortably shrouded in doubt or linger within their habitual comfort zones. The M also points to an individual blessed with emotional intelligence that significantly transcends the average. Even without formal training or academic qualifications, they possess an uncanny ability to read situations and the true nature of people with striking precision. They can intuitively sense when something is fundamentally amiss, even amidst superficial smiles and pleasantries. This piercing perception transforms many of them into natural advisors. Individuals who are sought after as trusted friends, indispensable partners. They not only excel at deep listening, but even more profoundly, they know how to guide. At times, with but a few precisely chosen words, they can pivot the entire course of a conversation, shift a crucial decision, or even subtly reroute the trajectory of a life. Yet, we must not mistake their gifts for a life without profound challenges. Those who bear the M also bear a silent weight of pressure. From their earliest years, these individuals are perceived as innately strong, remarkably responsible, capable of shouldering immense burdens, of handling virtually anything that comes their way. This profound expectation can, at times, lead to a deeply isolating existence. It often happens that no one pauses to genuinely inquire about their inner state. Beneath their steadfast exterior, they feel deeply, experiencing the intense ebbs and flows of profound highs and lows, yet they frequently struggle with the vulnerability of asking for help. Nevertheless, they maintain their formidable outward composure, continuing to guide, for they inherently understand how many silently rely on their strength and their steady presence. The M on the hand is also inextricably linked to an innate sense of justice. Those who carry this powerful mark possess a natural, unwavering compass of ethics and an unyielding commitment to truth. They find themselves growing deeply restless, even agitated, in the face of injustice, deceit, and manipulation, and when circumstances demand it, they courageously step forward to confront such distortions. These individuals are, at their very core, agents of transformation. Wherever they set foot, something undeniably shifts. Even if it is only a single piercing look, a resonant word, or a nascent idea, they plant seeds that quietly blossom, even when they themselves do not immediately realize it. They provoke growth, foster evolution, even without a conscious, overt intention. Another striking characteristic woven into the fabric of those with the M is a profound practicality. These chosen ones thrive on action. They are abundant in brilliant ideas, yes, but they also possess an innate willingness to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty. They are consummate problem solvers, far beyond mere dreamers. Consequently, they tend to stand out with effortless naturalness within groups, within organizations, within any collaborative project. It matters not if they are on a prominent stage or diligently working behind the scenes. Their vital energy leaves an indelible impact. They unfailingly find a way to bring concepts into tangible manifestation. However, this inherent power demands clear, conscious direction. When those with the M fail to recognize or embody their own immense worth, they risk becoming profoundly lost on paths that diverge entirely from their true essence, leading to feelings of deep emptiness and disconnection. The fundamental challenge for those adorned with the M is learning to master the delicate equilibrium between raw strength and tender sensitivity, to act with resolute purpose without inadvertently trampling over their own profound emotional landscape, to lead without carrying the burdensome weight of the entire world on their capable shoulders. If this powerful mark manifests on your hands, you have very likely already observed how much people inherently expect from you. But remember, your deepest mission is not to seek universal approval. It is to lead with unvarnished truth, to inspire profound transformation through sheer courage. You are not here simply to conform to existing rules. You are here to forge revolutionary paths, to illuminate by the radiant example of your own journey, and to powerfully remind all that strength and sensitivity can, and indeed must, walk hand in hand. For leadership rooted in the soul, vibrant and alive, is the rarest and most potent force of all. The double M, balance between heaven and earth. To find a clearly defined M on even one hand is already a rare and remarkable occurrence. To discover two M's, one precisely mirrored on each palm, is an even more exceptionally special manifestation. This potent mark represents a unique expression of the chosen one, an individual whose very being beautifully navigates and thrives between two distinct yet interwoven realms: the profound world of intuitive feeling and the practical world of purposeful doing. Those who are blessed with this rare combination typically possess gifts that are exceptionally well balanced, a seamless integration of their inherent capabilities. On one side resides a practical, firmly grounded mind, one that is readily poised to make clear, decisive actions. On the other beats a profoundly sensitive, intuitively resonant heart, a heart that ceaselessly seeks deeper meaning and authentic purpose in every action it undertakes. These individuals are, at their core, natural strategists. They possess the capacity for profound introspective thought, yet their actions are imbued with unparalleled clarity and precise intent. They can discern a distant vision, grasping the grand panorama, but they also exhibit an extraordinary ability to master the demands and nuances of the immediate present. This unique duality positions them as leaders imbued with exceptional, profound awareness, individuals who guide not just with intellect but with an unwavering sense of deeper purpose. The presence of the double M imbues them with an energy centered on meaningful achievement. Nothing these individuals undertake is driven by fleeting vanity or a craving for external status. They possess an unshakable inner necessity to truly believe in the foundation of what they are building, to feel the undeniable pulse of truth in whatever they offer to the world. It is common for them to experience a persistent, unsettling restlessness from an early age, a deep yearning as if they are constantly, intuitively seeking something greater, a higher mission, a clearer direction, a resonant calling. Even when all external circumstances appear perfectly settled, within their core, a sacred thirst for more constantly beckons. These chosen ones are equipped with a supremely sharp emotional radar. They unerringly perceive what is subtly out of harmony, what truly requires deep healing, and the many unspoken truths that linger in the air. Concurrently, they possess the unwavering courage required to act decisively when others hesitate or lack initiative. Those bearing an M on each hand are often held in the highest regard for their profound reliability. This trustworthiness stems not merely from their consistent adherence to promises, but from the innate sense of deep security they effortlessly transmit to others. There is an unspoken gravitas in their gaze, a serene confidence in their posture, and a quiet resolve in their choices, a profound firmness that radiates comfort and reassurance. Yet, this profound firmness comes with its own inherent cost. Life frequently tests these chosen individuals, Challenging situations arise, often with relentless regularity, not as a form of cosmic punishment, but rather as an intentional crucible designed to temper and refine them. With each arduous challenge courageously overcome, a deeper, more expansive awareness is kindled within their spirit. People marked with a double M are not easily manipulated. They possess an acute discernment that pierces through hidden agendas, effortlessly perceive subtle inconsistencies, and unerringly detect veiled untruths. This razor-sharp clarity, at times, can inadvertently deter some individuals, particularly those who have secrets to conceal. However, it is also what makes them profoundly loyal. When they form a genuine connection with another soul or dedicate themselves to a worthy cause, they offer their entire being, body, mind, and soul. They embark on nothing halfway, embracing their commitments with total presence. They are also exceptional mediators, capable of bridging chasms between opposing viewpoints, adeptly translating diverse perspectives, and masterfully resolving deeply entrenched conflicts. This remarkable ability stems from their capacity to deeply understand both the intricate dance of logic and the powerful flow of emotion. They possess an exceptional skill for profound listening, but they also know precisely when and how to assert themselves with graceful yet unyielding firmness. Despite the formidable strength they possess, many of these chosen ones experience profound moments of self-doubt. They question whether they are truly on their rightful path. They feel an understandable fear of missteps, of failing to meet unspoken expectations, or of falling short of their immense potential. This is not only normal, it is an inherent part of their expansive mission. The central lesson here lies in learning to trust one's profound intuition with the same unwavering conviction as one trusts carefully constructed strategies. It is the realization that feeling, far from being a weakness, is a foundational strength, and that meticulous planning does not diminish the spirit, but rather offers a tangible form to the invisible stirrings of the soul. These individuals are imbued with a prodigious power of materialization. Whatever they vividly imagine with clarity, infuse with unwavering intention, and express through their profound will, tends to manifest with undeniable reality. Therefore, it becomes absolutely vital for them to vigilantly guard their thoughts, channel their potent energy, and speak with profound wisdom, for they are living, walking seeds, constantly sowing the fabric of their future. If you carry an M on each hand, you have very likely already felt within your innermost core that your profound role in the world is far grander than it may superficially appear, and you are profoundly correct. You were called forth to construct luminous bridges between the ephemeral spiritual realms and the solid concrete world. Your inherent mission involves leading with awakened awareness, serving with profound purpose, and embodying unwavering truth, even in the absence of external validation. You often feel as if you are being guided by an unseen force, and this profound perception is absolutely accurate. The distinct double mark adorning your hands serves as a powerful reminder. You are not fragmented or divided. You are magnificently whole. And the more profoundly you connect with the truth of who you fundamentally are, the more clearly your destined path will effortlessly unfold before you. The crescent moon and M, the fusion of feeling with doing. Even rarer and more singularly impactful is the presence of both the crescent moon and the letter M on the same hand. When these two potent symbols align together, they denote an extraordinarily rare and deeply special combination, the birth of a unique archetype among the chosen. This is the individual who walks with unparalleled grace, with one foot firmly rooted in the invisible realms of profound feeling, and the other confidently planted in the tangible world of decisive action. This remarkable profile is inextricably connected to the deepest currents of what they intuitively feel, yet they also possess the innate wisdom and practical skill to transmute those feelings into impactful, manifest actions. They understand how to listen with profound attentiveness to the gentle whispers of their intuition, yet simultaneously, they can meticulously plan and execute with their feet firmly planted on the earth. They are, in essence, a dreaming soul animated by the spirit of a fierce warrior, a harmonious fusion of profound introspection and impactful engagement. Those who are blessed with this rare and potent combination frequently exhibit an above-average perceptive ability. They seamlessly capture the subtle nuances of any environment, instinctively perceive the true intentions hidden behind the words of others, and unerringly sense when something fundamental has been dislodged or is subtly out of alignment. Crucially and uniquely, they also possess the intrinsic knowledge of what to do with that vast wellspring of information. They are, unequivocally, an individual who not only sees deeply but acts decisively. One who not only feels intensely, but possesses the clarity to choose the right path. Because of this unparalleled integration, they often become a vital point of emotional and spiritual balance for those around them. They naturally assume the mantle of a steadfast guide, a wise and trusted advisor, or even an unshakable emotional anchor in turbulent times. It is not at all uncommon for these individuals to feel a persistent pull in seemingly opposite directions. At times, a profound part of them yearns to retreat into solitude, to find solace in silence, to delve into deep meditation. Yet concurrently, the external world issues a compelling summons, demanding their unwavering presence, decisive movement, and tangible action. This constant internal dance can become deeply exhausting if a conscious, disciplined balance is not meticulously maintained. They live in a perpetual, intricate internal dialogue where one aspect of their being seeks to gracefully flow with the expansive currents of spirituality, while another fiercely strives for concrete results and palpable achievements. The profound secret to their flourishing lies in expertly uniting both these powerful forces without succumbing to the extremes of either. These chosen ones also possess an extraordinary ability to discern the deeper truths that lie beneath mere words. They intuitively grasp what remains unsaid, perceive the subtly disguised emotions lurking beneath surfaces, and can see with undeniable clarity beyond outward appearances. This piercing insight makes them truly great readers of the soul. They are innate healers, brimming with compassion, yet they are also robust doers, relentlessly striving for manifestation. They find genuine fulfillment in offering help, in lending a listening ear, and in providing boundless welcome, but they simultaneously harbor an ardent desire to build, to lead, and to bring tangible creations into being. Therefore, one can discover them excelling in both deeply compassionate healing work and potent leadership positions. Their quintessential mission is precisely this: to unite worlds that outwardly appear to be antithetical, to powerfully demonstrate that spirituality and action can indeed walk hand in hand, that profound sensitivity is not a vulnerability, but a formidable strength, and that true leadership does not require harshness or emotional coldness. If you find these two profound signs adorning the same hand, understand this truth: your inherent journey may be intensely demanding, yet it will be incomparably richer. You have been summoned to be a vital bridge, to transmute the elusive invisible into something tangibly real that radically transforms lives. Use your boundless sensitivity with unyielding courage. Employ your potent strength with compassionate grace. You contain both aspects, flawlessly interwoven within your very essence. And the world now more than ever desperately yearns for precisely that exquisite balance that you so uniquely embody. The crescent moon and 2Ms, the rare supreme calling. There are certain markings so extraordinarily special that when they appear together, they reveal a profound, almost sacred calling, one that resonates through the very core of your being. To possess both the crescent moon and 2Ms, one distinctly visible on each hand, represents one of these exceptionally rare and profoundly potent combinations. An unmistakable indication that this particular soul did not merely come to live, but was sent forth to fulfill a higher, divinely ordained mission. Individuals adorned with these multiple powerful signs often experience, from a remarkably early age, a pervasive feeling that they simply do not fit comfortably within the established patterns of the world. It is as if they have always been inherently different, possessing a heightened sensitivity, an intensified perception, and an accelerated awareness. They effortlessly perceive the hidden realities that lie beyond surface appearances. They intimately feel the unspoken pain of others, even in profound silence. They instinctively pick up subtle vibrations, discern hidden patterns, and comprehend the profound, ceaseless cycles of life with astonishing ease. The crescent moon bestows upon these individuals an unparalleled portal to the invisible, fostering a robust and undeniable connection with subtle energetic planes, an inherent spirituality, and an extraordinary depth of intuition. They are frequently blessed with vividly lucid dreams, spontaneous premonitions, and a natural, unbroken bond to the sacred in all its forms. The two M's, powerfully present on each hand, add layers of resolute strength, innate leadership, and crystalline clarity to this already formidable spiritual foundation. This rare double sign imbues them with an exceptional capacity for significant, impactful achievement. Those who carry this rare constellation of marks possess an undeniable presence, an inherent charisma, and often gravitate naturally towards prominent roles, even if such positions were not consciously sought. The profound challenge arises, however, when these two distinct yet interconnected worlds, the deeply intuitive and the powerfully pragmatic, converge within the same singular being. Their soul often yearns for periods of profound retreat, for sacred moments of silence and introspective solitude, while concurrently, the external world relentlessly demands their definitive positioning, their vocal expression, and their purposeful direction. The meticulous cultivation of balance between their expansive sensitivity and their inherent practicality thus becomes absolutely essential, a vital practice for their overall well-being. These individuals have fundamentally come here to transform. They possess truly unique gifts, but they must meticulously learn to protect these gifts with unwavering self-care. Their profound sensitivity, if left unchecked, can rapidly become an overwhelming burden without consistent, dedicated self-nurturing, periods of restorative rest, and an unwavering deep connection with their own luminous essence. It is regrettably common for them to journey through immensely difficult passages. These challenges do not arrive as a punitive force, but rather serve as a transformative forge, tempering their spirits in the fires of experience. Every single challenge they face and courageously navigate arrives as a precise polish, meticulously preparing these elevated souls for an even greater, more expansive unfolding. Those who possess this intricate combination are also endowed with an exceptionally perceptive nature. Literally, nothing escapes their discerning awareness. They can sense falsehood lingering palpably in the very air, effortlessly detect subtle imbalances, and see through the veil of hidden intentions. Often this profound clarity leads them to periods of reflective silence, not born of fear or hesitation, but out of a deep and inherent wisdom. These individuals necessitate truly sacred spaces, environments where they can breathe deeply and authentically, reconnect profoundly with their innermost selves, and fully remember the essence of who they authentically are. Practices such as contemplative meditation, profound immersion in the rejuvenating embrace of nature, and the vibrant cultivation of a living, breathing spirituality are not optional. They are vital, nourishing practices that replenish their energetic reserves and maintain the sacred balance of their profound strength. If you are fortunate enough to carry these three potent signs, the crescent moon and two M's, deeply understand this truth. You are not here by arbitrary chance. There resides something profoundly unique within your being, something the world hungers for, a perspective distinctly different, a truly unique gift, a light that can never be extinguished. You have been meticulously chosen to be a living bridge between realms, a steadfast guide, a luminous beacon, and a powerful living example. But, above all, you have been called, irrevocably, to embody the fullest, truest expression of yourself, and that singular act in itself has the inherent power to utterly transform everything around you. The awakening, a call to deeper knowing. There arrives a singular moment in the life of every chosen one, a moment where something profound, undeniably, irrevocably shifts. It often doesn't herald its arrival with a burst of fireworks or a clarion call. Sometimes it announces itself with a different quality of silence, a resonant sensation within the chest, or a deep, penetrating gaze into the mirror that reaches beyond superficial reflection. It is in that potent, internal stillness that the true awakening truly begins. The awakening is not bound by a linear timeline. It can unfold in the vibrant bloom of youth or gently ripen over many decades. But when its quiet dawn arrives, it becomes utterly impossible to ignore. Something deep within your core begins to stir, a clear, persistent inner voice whispering, "There is profoundly more to this existence than what you perceive here." And once this resonant voice awakens, it refuses to be silenced. You begin to consciously notice intricate patterns weaving through your experiences, in the individuals who cross your path, in the sacred places that call to your soul, in the synchronistic situations that unfurl before you. Each thread, each moment, seems designed to impart a deeper lesson. The coincidences intensify with a quiet precision, the signs become increasingly clear, and for perhaps the very first time in your life, a profound realization settles upon you. You were likely never truly lost. You were simply profoundly in a deep slumber. Awakening is not a process of transforming into an entirely new being. It is a profound, soul-deep remembering of who you inherently already were. It is as if something ancient and primal resurfaces from the depths, a sacred part of you that has eternally existed but remained hidden, obscured by layers of fear, softened by forgotten pain, or overshadowed by the incessant distractions of the outer world. This profound process can, at times, feel deeply solitary. Not every soul in your immediate circle will grasp the significance of what is occurring within you. They might dismiss your journey as an over-exaggeration, attribute your insights to mere fancy, or comment that you have fundamentally changed too much. Yet deep within your core, you will feel the undeniable knowing that this pivotal moment, this very season, is your designated time to fully awaken. Perhaps your profound awakening is unfolding within you right now as these words resonate through your being, and that in itself is an event of sublime beauty. Honor this sacred process. It is uniquely yours to walk, yet be utterly assured you are not and never will be alone on this luminous path. And if these shared reflections illuminate your personal journey with greater clarity, I invite you to walk with us. Here, you will find unwavering messages designed to fortify your spirit and gently, persistently remind you of the magnificent purpose for which you stepped onto this world stage, the symphony of awakened souls. Each distinct type of chosen one carries an indispensable and unique strength. Some are born with an extraordinary capacity to feel, perceiving the delicate vibrations of the universe. Others are destined to act with a foundational firmness, shaping reality with unwavering resolve. Some serve as sacred bridges, seamlessly connecting the profound seen with the elusive unseen. Yet it is vital to understand that none is greater, none is lesser. Each unique expression of the chosen is absolutely necessary, intrinsically valuable in their own sacred unfolding. The true splendor unfolds when these diverse paths beautifully intertwine, when the boundless sensitivity of those marked by the crescent moon gracefully encounters the decisive clarity of those graced with the M, when the unshakable strength of those bearing two M's finds gentle respite and quiet wisdom, in the calm knowing of those who listen with discerning ears before acting. In their collective synergy, they weave together something far grander than any individual could ever achieve alone. They ignite profound transformation. They extend boundless healing. They guide with unwavering purpose, not out of mere obligation, but flowing directly from their inherent essence. For they deeply feel the irresistible calling, a profound whisper beckoning them towards a destiny that far transcends their individual selves. When these awakened souls recognize the shared spark within each other, the very fabric of the world around them begins to subtly shift and radiate. What might appear as small encounters subtly blossoms into powerful, far-reaching movements. Simple, honest conversations transform into profound moments of healing and mutual growth. The mere presence of one awakens and fortifies the innate strength within the other. And in this radiant interconnectedness, everything begins to resonate with a deeper, more profound meaning. You may discover a crescent moon adorning your hand, or a powerful M, perhaps even two, or indeed all of these luminous signs working in unison. But the most important, the most indelible mark is not etched upon your skin. It is intricately woven into the very essence of your being, in that resonant echo you feel when these words awaken something profound within you. Being a chosen one is not about status or external prominence. It is about embracing an immense responsibility, the sacred responsibility for what profoundly pulses and stirs within you. It is about choosing to live each precious moment with unshakable authenticity, unwavering courage, and an illuminated purpose. If these reflections have ignited a new, potent spark deep within your spirit, perhaps it is truly time to gaze more deeply at your hands, and with even greater tenderness and profound affection at your own luminous soul. And now, I ask you, do you carry any of these potent signs? A crescent moon, an M, or perhaps both, miss? Share your unique path in the comments below. I deeply desire to know which of these profound paths resonates most deeply with your personal truth. For when even a single chosen one truly awakens, everything, beautifully and irrevocably, awakens around them too.